Alright then, it's like yet another Lee Sin game. Surprisingly, it's the second Platinum Lee Sin. Which one? And I know by now you should probably have memorized what runes and masteries I tend to have. Which two? If not, attack damage red, armor yellow, magic resistance blues, and attack damage quints. And my masteries are 9, 21, 0. So I'll just tell you this much. This game is before the Season 4 patch. The one that everybody's mad about. So you'll see some, crazy shit going down. You won't see, the jungle items having anything or whatever. And you'll see me screw up a lot, which is depressing considering, this isn't exactly the hardest game you'll be watching. Nonetheless, right now I'm stuck in playing those placement matches, the placement matches of hell, and every goddamn season you're forced to play them. And I'll tell you what, they're fucking annoying to play. The Riot has never figured out how to make the placement matches correctly, or work appropriately, and you end up just having fucking masses of games to play. Like, seriously, right now I've played with pure silvers and golds in my team versus diamonds and platinums. It's been a mess. Now, you've seen... There's somebody on Reddit who posted just today that they played their bronzy, then they lost 10 games, all 10 of their placement matches, and they got promoted to silver 1 somehow. You've seen diamonds who won 6 games and lost 4, and then they got demoted to silver 3, from diamond 2 to silver 3. Ain't that a bitch? And you see goldies who played the games and they won 7 and then they lost 3, and then they got gold 4, probably just 1 division lower. The fucking placement matches are stupid, and now you've got diamond players and platinum players who are silver and bronze and have to play against other diamond and platinum players for that crappy division game. It's a stupid mess, and I honestly wish Riot would just do a hard reset instead, because every time they do a soft reset, it fucks everything up. Nonetheless, you can see this game right now. It's not anything impressive so far, bot skills from everybody. It's a platinum game. I believe it was the first of the day, and people were talking on all channels, just socializing. Everyone was like, hey, hi, Stonemo, hi, Tree, and whatever. Nonetheless, you can see, I'm showing up to bottom lane because that's the lane I kind of have to make sure wins. The rest of the lanes are kind of solidified. And honestly, the Swain isn't doing jack shit to the Kassadin, even though I think he should have an advantage. That said, the Maokai seems to be focusing his attention on bottom and top lane, which he shouldn't. Maokai, at least until Kassadin gets level 6, destroys Kassadin. Just press W, Kassadin gets screwed, especially when you have another teammate that has CC. So Swain and Maokai should have just camped Kassadin and made his life living hell. I, on the other hand, get to roam everywhere and counter gank, and that's kind of what's been working. One of Maokai's biggest weaknesses is counter gankers, and Lee Sin is perhaps one of the best ones at that. Kassadin still dies, so that kind of sucks for him. Nonetheless, I was second pick. I believe they took Maokai first, and I picked Lee Sin in order to counter him, and Lee Sin just generally is great all around. Though, of course, here I screw up my flash kick because I didn't cover enough distance in order to kick him behind me. And so he gets to live. I get to take blue, too. Either way, you see me do this trick a lot where I just put down a ward through the wall and then just dash to it. It's to avoid wards if they were to put them on river. If they put them in the bush, it doesn't help. But at least you'll figure out where they actually put it. It's a sneaky little way. You can do it with a lot of champions that have gap closers, like Jax or Jarvan and that kind of stuff. Here, I get close to Swain. We start just kicking his ass, and he gets eventually just killed. Hasn't picks up the kill, unfortunately. But thanks to the fact that I'm kind of snowballing, I get 2 Doran's Blaze in order to just execute people. Like right here, we find ourselves a Jinx, we kick her ass and everything, but she escapes. Of course, Kassadin is rolling down, trying to get himself a kill, and instead I direct my team to get ourselves a dragon. So our gold advantage is still actually pretty low. The lanes are more focused on killing everything. Jinx, for whatever reason, decided to go back to the lane, even though it was very obvious that Kassadin was nearby. So that was not the smartest thing ever. Go down bottom, I kill steal the Thresh unintentionally. Blue is back up, so we just tag out, we give it a Kassadin. Then, of course, we absolutely murder Jinx again, so it's just kind of snowballing out of control. They let us pick Kassadin, and with Kassadin and Lee Sin, gank fests are gonna happen. Of course, I'm building myself a Spirit of the Ancient Golem along with Giant's Belt, so it can become even more difficult to kill. The enemy team, I need a Randuin's Omen to deal with their only threat, which is Tryndamere. Everybody else seems to suck so far, so yeah. Randuin's Omen is perhaps the best counter aside from Frozen Heart to a champion like Tryndamere. So it's my initial purchase. It's not my initial purchase. It's my most important purchase. However, as you can see, this game is going to take a lot longer than it looks like. So that could tell you, the game is going to spiral out of control at some point. Here, Swain is chasing way too far, so he gets himself caught and is eventually just slaughtered. Poor him. I jumped to Maokai, started punching him in the, bark. Not enough to kill him, but Kassadin should be able to pick it up. I survived just with a little bit of health. Jinx comes in. Kassadin tries to kill Jinx, but he's just going to get, bombarded with everything to no actual benefit. Pew, 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 pew. And then Thresh comes in. We dive him. We kick Jinx in the face, and she's going to get promptly slaughtered. This game is a mess for the enemy team, is it not? Nonetheless, Swain comes back in. We just start punching him in his nutsack. And to our surprise, holy crap, he doesn't die. He kills Ezreal, Kassadin dies. I flee, and I leave Leona to be sacrificed to the sun gods. So, that's not good. We just gave them 3 kills. Swain, 2 kills. I think Maokai got 1. Nonetheless, hooray for us. Today, if you want, I'll be playing ranked placement matches again, probably around 6 p.m. Pacific time. I know it's weird for me to be advertising this on my team battle, but yeah, I will be streaming today some jungle games, hopefully, and my placements, which are fucking hell and nightmare. This game is pretty much going one-sided so far, and it's going to be just a drudgery. Nonetheless, it's rather fun. I love playing Lee Sin, even though I miss a lot of Qs. If you want to carry games and get up in Elo, you pick versatile champions like Lee Sin and cover your ass in so many ways. You'll see me pick champions like Lee Sin, Jarvan, Aatrox, champions that could take more than one role and more builds to prepare for any bad or good situation. In the case of Lee Sin, if it's a good situation, you build damage and just annihilate everybody. Bad situation, you build tanky and just be supportive. If you're fighting a Tryndamere, you rush a Randuin's Omen or screw him over. That kind of stuff. Like Aatrox, again, he can build damage or tank depending on what you need. Lee Sin can too. So can Jarvan. Just build according to what you need for the game, and these champions will help you gain Elo. It's almost pretty much a guarantee. By the way, that was one of the most pathetic Q misses ever, and I feel sad for myself. Fortunately, we kill him anyways. Nidalee shows up. By the way, there's Nidalee in this game. Are you surprised? I use random Omen to keep Tryndamere away from us. And, I Hadouken the Jinx, and she implodes. I kick her in the face, little pale-ass bitch. And we take ourselves a turret. Yay, for snowballing blue side. Then here we try to take another turret. And, they jump on me. They deal damage to me. I collect... No, I don't. I don't collect aggro yet. Yeah, no, I just get captured. Maokai survives. Swain comes in, starts wrecking faces. Kassadin goes in and picks up Thresh, but Swain is slaughtering everybody. So now we just run away. Swain comes back in. Nothing happens. I Hadouken him, I believe. Nope, I miss it. Oh, wait, no, I don't know if I missed it. He dies, but now Tryndamere is starting to wreck face and slaughtering people. So there goes Kassadin. I run for my life. Leona's surely... No, she lives. Jinx chases a little too far, and then Leona turns around. We just start bashing the living hell out of this, pale-ass bitch. Kick her back into the Leona. Leona stun locks her. I Hadouken her, and I kick her in the nads. So, there's a dead Jinx. She chased a little too far. That was pure greed. Truth be told, you should never chase champions with a lot of CC if one of the champions is one that can, wreck your face. Then Tryndamere gets caught, and of course he's going to get killed. This game is a snowball one, but Lee Sin has been always gets requested by people, so might as well upload him. And it also gave me a chance to rant about the placement matches, which are hell. Fortunately for me, I'm sacrificing my Smurfs first before I sacrifice my main accounts. God knows I don't want to play placement matches right now in the first week as Stonewall. I'm playing as Amy, which is now Mary Cone. Spanish speakers will definitely know what that name is supposed to be. and work. Those two are my sacrificial accounts. The other two accounts, Rey Chorizo and Stonewall, will be preserved until, you know, the rank mode stops becoming stupid. Or who knows, maybe they'll buff placement matches and you won't get the most absurd, stupid fucking rankings. Seriously though, how the hell did a player who lost all 10 of his placement matches end up higher than where he started? That just doesn't make sense. Shame on Riot. Also here, Tryndamere chases me, and of course I use all my blinks at my disposal, and I kick him away. Though, truth be told, I could have just used Rando and Zoman as soon as it came up, and I probably would have gotten away anyways. Nonetheless, it doesn't matter. My ultimate has a short enough cooldown that it will be back up soon anyways. We go back mid. We push down the towers. Like, we don't really have great sieging. We just kind of have to hope they initiate on us poorly. We kite them and then re-engage on them once their shit is blown and slaughter somebody. Like right here, we try to jump in on them, nothing happens. I jump in on Swain, hoping to probably try to kick him and kill him and whatnot. But now we're forced to back off. We find on top of Maokai's ultimate, which is a really stupid idea, and we end up just getting defeated. So we end up prolonging the game just a little more. It's very, very prudent that you do not fight on top of Maokai ultimate. Not only does it just nullify a lot of damage, but it's going to fucking just explode on your face right after. So I'm the only survivor. They're going to take this tower. I go heal myself. And I'm building myself, I don't know what it's called, the Fervor Boots and the Phage thingy. I want movement speed so I can kick people in a kite or whatever. Aside from the Leona, our team is like kite central. That's what didn't make much sense of the Leona pick. Unless the Leona initiates properly and then Cassidy blows them up, there's not much point. But still, you know, it's solo queue. You can't complain about what kind of picks you have until you lose because of said picks. But we're winning. The enemy teams makes less sense than ours. Swing goes right in, and Cassidy blinks right on top of everybody and gets CC locked and killed. So you can tell that was perhaps one of the stupidest follows up ever. I die, Cassidy died. Fortunately, Nidalee is doing Nidalee bitch tricks and, you know, pushing top lane and taking everything. So the enemy team is forced to back off, and it ends up delaying their Baron and their slows down their push a little, to the point where Nidalee is able to come back and, you know, kill Jinx and then chase down the rest and kill Tryndamere too. So that was a massive turnaround. Because of that, we're able to go for Baron ourselves now. Ain't that a bitch? We got ourselves an easy Baron. We chased down Thresh, who was out of position. Of course, we don't have much chasing powers aside from Cassidy, and we're only able to pick up Thresh instead of all the people who came to rescue him. However, the enemy team pretty much cannot defend this tower any longer, and a huge brawl breaks out, and we stupidly fight on top of Maokai's ultimate again. Thankfully, Swain has like the worst positioning ever, gets almost annihilated, and then eventually he's managed to just kind of rummage himself away. Tryndamere will get killed right now, I believe. Yeah, he kills Cassidy. Okay, he dies. 3 of ours die. I survive narrowly. This game is prolonged even further. Sweet Jesus. I believe I buy Trinity Force. I sell something to buy a pickaxe for a Last Whisper so I could deal some damage. If we can't kill the enemy team because our damage is pitiful, I mean, we have a Nidalee, Lee Sin, and an Ezreal, we'll still lose. This is where team comp does matter. Team comp doesn't matter until, you know, late game, really, because that's when even the most haphazard team comps start realizing their full potential or their lack of potential. Tryndamere gets killed because he didn't activate his ultimate, and then the rest of the team pretty much promptly follows. Maokai gets chased down. I jump on him and just, you know, beat his Bart down and kill him. Jinx is like in a bad position. She's going to get killed right after Thresh. So, there you go, 4 dead, Swings by himself, he gets cleaved, and then we just kind of jump on him and decide to, you know, destroy his little bird ass. He dies, the enemy team is aced, and with that, it's pretty much our victory. Hooray for us. Hooray for Stommel, hooray for team, hooray for Lee Sin. And, you know, I'm going to go play placement matches very soon today, so hopefully you guys can watch that. It's going to be hell, and I know this video the commentary may have seen all over the place, but honestly, I'm a little bit more focused on making those placement matches work. Pray that I succeed in the placement matches.